everybody. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. And it's the last Monday of the month. Can't believe it's already January 31st today. And yeah, it's going to be February tomorrow. And we're kind of inching closer and closer to springtime, which is wonderful. I love the spring and summertime. So as pretty as it is outside, it's very cold. So so it's always nice to be looking forward to warmer weather. So I hope you're doing well. Welcome to class. So today we have our Monday full body HIIT class. So we've got, what I've got for you is several blocks of exercises. In each of them, we've got blocks of workout. In each of them, we've got like 4 moves. And we're going to go through those 4 moves 30 seconds and then repeat them again. And then at the end, we kind of seal the deal with 1 minute of cardio. Okay, so it's either 1 whole minute of the same move or 2 30-second moves. And then you can choose, I'll show you some like low impact and high impact options. You can choose your form. With any of these exercises, again, please listen to your body and modify as required. You know your body best, so if some of the moves don't sit well with you, please feel free to modify, okay? For the first, and we're together for 45 minutes, so we're here till about 1:45. So we are going to have some of the blocks are standing, some of them are on the floor. So, and we've got variety of equipment here. And if you don't have any of these things, please do not worry. Use just body weight. Don't use weight at all, or go lighter, go a bit heavier. So the first block is going to be with bands, so the mini band. If you don't have these mini bands, no problem. If you have different sizes or different intensities, I think mine here, this one is about 20 pounds. So they usually go like 10, 15, 20. So whatever feels good for you. Change it up, use it. If you don't have these, again, you don't need them. You can, some of them, you can hold lighter weights if you have them, or no weights. And then we're going to move through other blocks where we use either combination of the band and hand weights, or just hand weights. Again, for hand weights, we can have option of maybe if you have heavy and light. So when we're working the bigger muscle groups, you can maybe go a little heavier, challenge yourself, or go lighter for the smaller muscle groups, or altogether, as I said, nothing at all, okay? So we are going to start to warm it up. So let's just march it out, get that body moving. Make sure you've got your equipment nice and away from the area. If you have a mat, roll out your mat. If you're on a carpet, that's fine too. Take a deep breath in and out. Another one in. We're going to start off with squats, going up on our toes in 3 and 2 and 1. So hip width apart, just nice and easy, waking the body up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the top. And again, if you're going low, you should be able to wiggle your toes, right? Because you're pushing your hips back as if you're going to sit in the chair. You can see your toes, your knees are not driving forward. The rules to remember for squatting, right? Chest is open, you look at me, navel to spine. Oh, I said go up on your toes, and I didn't do what I said. Do as I say, not as I do, right? 3, 2, 1. Let's go to jumping jacks. This is your low, so just warming up here. This is your high. Land softly, see the balls of your feet. And again, with the arms, you can come up shoulder height. You can go all the way to the top. And this will raise your heart rate quite quickly. So always land softly, soft knees here. We're gonna tap and over, reach side to side, warm up our side body in 3, 2, and 1. So the idea is really warm up the whole body, side to side, as it's a whole body HIIT. So we wanna make sure that we warm everything up, okay? Now start adding the tap, down and up, side reach. As you get warmer, you can increase the ranges of motion. And next, we're going to take the tap back and actually lift, use our glutes, and reach the sides. 3, 2, 1. So reach. So when you lift, make sure you straight leg, but you don't lock your knee. And you don't throw your back. Lean slightly, navel to spine. And straight leg. Feel the leg warm up through your hamstring, your glutes. Down and up. Speed it up a bit. 5 more seconds. You're gonna tap and twist. 3, 2, 1. Warm up through the obliques. Take your hips with you. And after this, we're going to do some hip circles. Really open up, loosen up through the hips and hip flexors. And then finish it off with some arm circles. 10 seconds. Should be all nice and warm. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Hands on your hips and just roll to one side. So really focus on your hips here, loosening through the hips, especially if you've been sitting all day. You might be feeling tight a bit in the hips. Stop and go the other way. So this is a really nice way of back, side, forward, side, and continue in this range of motion. 3, 2, and 1. March, palms down. Let's do arm circles. You can make your circles bigger and or smaller, but keeping the shoulders down, right? So we're gonna do some pulsing with the band, stalk the other way. That's sure to really make it feel, like you're working hard through your shoulders. So get them warmed up. So make it bigger if you can. You have that range of motion in 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let's take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Last one, in and out. Beautiful. Okay, so have water handy, towel handy if you need to towel off. Transitions are quick, but don't rush. I'll give you a few seconds to adjust because we're taking bands on and off and all that kind of stuff. So we want to make sure you get into the good form and focus before we start the move. 30 seconds each, twice through. So block number 1, we're going to start off with the band above our knees, and we're going to do our squat walk, but they're going to be small, and we're going to do 2, and then we're going to stay stationary and do 6 squats, we're going to do 8 squats, and we're going to walk back and do 8 squats. Now the key here is the whole time you're going to have that resistance on the band, right? So even start position, and when you go out, it's a small, like not a huge step, it's a small step in when we do our step to keep that muscle under contraction and that intensity on the band, okay? And when you stop to do your squats, keep that resistance on the band, okay? So we're going to start 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 1, small. Now 1, 2, 3, squeeze. 4, 5, sit it back. 6, 7, and 8. Let's go. 2, 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. 7 and 8. Beautiful. So take the band out. Second move, put it around your wrist, and we're going to go into that Pillier Squat. We're going to squat it down. Keep that resistance. So not here, here. We're going to take it up and down with the arms, okay? Let's go. Down and up. Again, let's talk form. Make sure knees are over your ankles, right? They're not collapsing in. Go as deep as you can. Shoulders are down. And the whole time you got that resistance on the band. You're pulling away. So the arm is pulling out. Keeping that resistance. You really should feel this in your arms here. In 3 and 2. Now come halfway with the arm, sit it down, pulse it for the next 30 seconds. I know. Oh, you really feel this. Go lower. Come on, pulse, pulse, pulse. Push the shoulder blades together though. You don't want to round through the upper back. Halfway there. Come on, 15 more seconds. Go lower. Make sure you got good form, navel to spine. Dropping the hips down. So see how we're warming up through the hips to kind of give it that mobility and range of motion. 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Down, walk it in. Let's take the band, put it around your ankles, and let's do one side, and then the next round we're going to do the other side. So we're going to take our take your right leg, and what we're going to do is we're going to take it back, not quite all the way back to like 6 o'clock, but maybe around 7:30. So balance here on the one foot, and then we're going to lift and bring and tap it right to the side, not all the way, like to that quarter turn, and then back. Tap, tap, tap. The whole time, pull away, add that resistance. Ready, set, right here. Let's go. Hands around your hips. Tap, tap. It's a small move, but very effective. Working through that, the glute. And whoop. Make sure you balance. Make sure if you want to look at something that's not moving and you're nice and square, right? You're not leaning to the side. So tap at that 5 or 430 and then tap right to the side. Quarter turn right here. In 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, second round. Let's repeat all that again. All right, so let's start with our walks. 2 walk, 8 squats, 2 walks, and then 8 squats. In 5, 4, you know the deal now. 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go. So 1, 2. Let's go now. You're nice and warm. Go deep. 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take it down. 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Chest open, shoulders away from the ears. 5, 6, 7. One more. And 8. Beautiful. Take that off. Put it around your wrists. Get ready. Pillier. We're going to take it down and up. Ready, set, and go. So bringing your biceps right by your ears, keeping that tension on that on the band the whole time. Focusing on the inner thighs, focusing on the shoulders, and let's go. Lats. Beautiful. In 3. Now the killer. 1 more. Come halfway. Ooh, let's pulse it. Come on. So your elbows are soft, but your arms are straight. Shoulders down, shoulder blades together. So you got a nice long line, kind of from the crown of your head right down to, if you think of it, to the floor. So nice flat back. Go deeper. Come on, I know you feel this. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, beautiful. Other side. So left leg, put it around your ankles. Again, let's take it back. Balance it. Take it not all the way, again, to that kind of a 7 o'clock. So tap to the side, tap there. So again, the whole time, so it's going to be more on the ankles here. Come on. There you go. It's a little bit, work harder when it's right all the way down. But you can move it up if you want, a little easier. So tap here, tap there. So it's kind of that quarter turn. Small turn, very small, very effective. Squeeze through the glutes. Everything's working. No rock and roll. Your core is really tight to hold you nice and firm. I'm not sure. I think we are almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Quick reset. Got a drink of water. Cardio 1 minute. So for cardio, we're going to start with jump squats. So this one is like the in and outs, right? You're going to out, tap, don't bend, chest open. You can tap the floor here, 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 wherever. In, out, right? Now, you can also do side by sides, okay? That's your low. And then jumping jacks, lower high. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. There you go. Again, you want to walk it out. You can also do out, out, down, in, and down. In, and then out, out, down, okay? So you got a few options. Land softly. There you go, almost there. And then we're gonna do our jumping jacks. Make sure you're squatting, chest open, you're not bending down, right? That's it. And 1 more. Jumping jacks, high or low. This is your high, this is your low. Choose your form, come on. This is your last 30 seconds, and block 1 is done. And we move on. Breathe. Come on. You got this. 5 seconds. 4, 2, and 1. Woo, well done. Give me a deep breath in and out. Again, in and out. So grab a drink of water, reset, keep marching while I explain the second block. Okay, second block, 4 exercises, and we're gonna go through them 2 times. So for the first one, we're gonna have weights, shoulders are down. We're gonna do curtsy lunges. So take it back, lunge, making sure that knee tracking over the ankle, that's not over the toes, down, center, one side for 30 seconds. Second round, we do the other side. Now, bicep curls, elbows are in, and then you go palms up. When we do second round, you go hammer, all right? That's the first move. Second move, we're gonna be into that nice long lunge, nice and deep, and we're gonna do our upward rows. This is on one side. In the second round, we do the other side. Tricep kickbacks. I'm gonna use the band. Your option is to use the band if you like or not, but put the band on your ankles, flex and hold it here, and then we're gonna do bicep curls up, like so. All right? And then we're gonna come back to center, and then the last round, it's gonna be side leg lifts, like so, okay, with the band on. And then one option here is to raise, you can actually raise the opposite arm if you want, to this side, front, or just front or side, or alternate. So opposite arm with the shoulder, opposite leg with the side leg, all right? So let's start off with our curtsy lunge, keeping it to the one side in 5 seconds. Set yourself up, get ready, shoulders are down, and let's go. So nice and slow, and tap, curtsy lunges, and making sure you can drop the knee as low as you can. And so just working different planes, right? Not always kind of front and back. You move sides, you move angle, all sorts of different directions. Watch your wrists. 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, get into that deep lunge. Choose the leg, choose the arm. Ready? Let's go. Upward rows. So navel to spine, so that back leg is really engaged. You're high at the ball of your foot. You're looking forward. Shoulders are down, right? And nice and square. And the standing leg, or the leg that's supporting you, the knees on top of the ankle. And up. Bring the weight to your armpit. Elbow goes right back. Key here is the navel to spine, right? You got this. 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring it in. All right. Bring it. Put the band around your ankles. Tricep. Ready? Lift if you like. Hold, elbows back. So you're going to kick it back. It really requires a lot of balance here. Elbows are up high. You're looking forward. You're just holding that leg. All right? So isometric, really working through the back of the leg. Glutes, navel to spine. Elbows up. Park that elbow up. That's it. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Last but not least, I'm just doing a quick switch. Lighter weight for the shoulder. And I'm going to balance on the leg that wasn't working. Opposite arm. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So you can go front and side. Or keep it to the front. Whatever you like. Try not to let go of that contraction when you come in. It's not a big move. Especially if the band is around your ankles. It's harder than when it's up here above your knee. Or below your knee, just not on top of the knee joint. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Okay, are you ready to repeat that? So we're going to repeat the second time around. 4 moves, 30 seconds on the other side. So, Pillier Squat, get yourself set. Hammer curls, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So Pillier and tap. Pillier. So again, depending on your range of motion, how far you can take that knee down. Just keep the arm under contraction the whole time. That bicep muscle means don't let go at the bottom, don't let go at the top. Have that bent elbow, down and up. Come on, you got this. 5 more seconds. Woo. 3 and 1. Beautiful. Set one weight down or keep it if you like. Other side. Nice big stance if you can in the lunge. Otherwise, you can be in a semi-squat. Doesn't really matter. Let's go. Wherever you are, just have that nice good form. Flat back, nice and square. Even if you're here, it's all good, right? So whatever works for you. Challenge your body, but listen to it. And upward rows, getting the weight right up to your armpit. You got this, come on. Push. 2 more exercises and a cardio. 2, and we're done this. All right, get the band. Tricep. Quickly transition. Or if you don't have the band, no problem. If you don't want to do the band, it's all good. All right, flex the foot, lift up, lean, making sure, and down a little bit more, making sure that you're not doing this, right? That you're lifting through the glute, that you are nice and firm, right? Balance, that's it. You got this. You got this. You can even be here, not a problem. Keep that resistance, but don't lift the leg if you don't want to. 3, 2, 1. Last but not least, pick up the weight if you want to change the lighter weight. Other side. Ready? Balance, side leg, front. The key here, ooh, see, you got to balance because you got like one arm going, one leg going. If you want to just keep it to one side, is good. Just don't let go at the bottom. Just try to keep that resistance on the band. Lots to remember. You got this. Come on. That's the last one here. And or if you don't want to do the arms, just do the leg. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, beautiful. All right, put the weights down, band down. Quick reset while I explain your cardio. All right, for cardio, first 30 seconds, we're gonna have high knees. And then for the second 30 seconds, we're gonna do our duck, jab to the corners. We do a little turn and a tap. All right, shake it out. 3, 2, 1. High knees, you can be here, or even higher. So the key is keep the navel to spine, right? Muscle under contraction, making sure you're landing softly on the balls of your foot, and you don't have the heel down. You got this, come on. You got this. Low is here. It's all good. Low impact. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Duck and jab to the corners. Recoil quickly. Remember, don't lock your elbow. You are kicking, you are jabbing the air, into the air. All right, not hitting something physically. So recoil quickly. Down and up, come on. Squeeze, squeeze. That's it. Come on. You got this. That's it. 5. In 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Deep breath in and out. Again, in and out. Beautiful. Shake it out. Okay, so from here we're going to go onto the floor. Okay, so onto the floor. Watch it out if you need to get your heart rate lower a little bit while I actually explain the moves down here. So we're going to take it down to the floor, and from here we're going to do combinations where we're going to use the band and the weight. All right, the first move, you're going to put the band around above your knees, and we're going to be on all fours, and we're going to do fire hydrant. So stay nice and square, lifting the leg out and in without twisting. Okay, on one side first, because we're going to repeat this twice. Then you're going to come back to center, and then you're going to have your knees up into the 45, and you're going to take the leg out as we do flies. All right, and then we're going to come back to excuse me 1 second. I don't know why the dog is barking. Just 1 second. Sorry, just 1 second. Just a minute, Zora. No, hold on, Zora. What's happening? Zion? Where's that? Okay, stay here, Zora. Stay here. Okay, sorry, we're back here. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so then we're gonna get back into our, come on onto our back, and we're gonna grab the weights. All right, and then we're gonna do bench press, but this time you're gonna go up and down into that bridge. All right, like so. And then for the fourth move, we're gonna go into a plank. All right, so let's go. Stay here. Hands are right under your shoulders, shoulders away from the ears. You're in this all fours, looking forward. Ready? For 30 seconds, set and go. Pick a leg, open and close. Now stay square, look forward, and navel to spine, all right? Open and close. There we go. You got this. 30 seconds on the clock. That's it. There you go. 10 seconds. Looking forward. Stay square. 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Take it over. So I'll give you just a few seconds to reset. Grab your weight safely. Don't rush. We're going to be in that you can keep the legs down or bring them up into that tabletop, right? Weights above your chest, not your head. So we're gonna open, take one leg out and close, all right? Making sure that your lower back stays nicely firm on the mat. If you don't like to do the leg lift out like this, you can always have one leg on the floor like so and do one side, and then when we come back halfway, which we are right now, bit over, then you can do the other side with the leg. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. All right. So this next round, we're going to be into this bridge, pulling up. Keep that resistance on the band. Heels are close to your glutes. You're going to push up as you do the bench press and down. Ready? Let's go. So you kiss the floor, come right back up, right? Kiss the floor, come right back up, navel to spine. That's it. You got this. You got this. Beautiful. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, nice and slow. Turn, safely put the weights down, and let's do our plank. You can keep the band here or not, up to you. We're gonna go on the elbow in 3 and 2, 1. There you go. For 30 seconds, you're gonna hold it here, If you need to drop onto your knees, please do. Navel to spine, shoulders away from the ears, and don't drop the head below the heart. Navel to spine, nice long line from the crown of your head to the tip of your toes. And we're going to repeat all that again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, beautiful. Push it back into that child pose. Get a nice little stretch right here. All right. Gorgeous. Okay, now we're going to start off whichever leg you didn't do. 5 hydrants. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay nice and square. Open and close, right? Beautiful. Excellent. All right. Good. Ten seconds. There we go. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Take it out to the other side and take it all the way down. Roll it down. Grab the weight safely. And then let's get back into that. Fly. Ready and set. Let's go. Open and close again. Your choice to take the legs out or stay to that 45. Or if you did one leg on the one side, do the leg on the other side. That's it. You got this. Navel to spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Let's go to our bench press. Heels close to your buttocks. Let's go. Down and up. Kiss the floor. Kiss the floor. That's it. Okay, for our last block, I think I have to let our dog Zora in the room because my son has to go out. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how long we'll last there. All right, I may just cue you to do what you need to do. She doesn't let me to do what I need to do. And last one. Okay, take it down nice and slow. Roll it down. And the lower back is the last thing that hits the mat. Let's go on our elbows. Get ready for our plank. Ready, set, and go. Hold. Hold. Nice and long here. That's it. You got this. All right, 15 more seconds. And then we might have to let Zora in here. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back. You do the child pose while we get her in here. All right. Okay, you wait some more, or does she have to come here? Okay. If you want, she can come in. All right. Okay. That's great. Now let's cardio. Take the band out. For the first 30 seconds, it's going to be mountain climbers. And the last 30 seconds, it's going to be our jacks. All right? Ready? There you go. Hands right under your shoulders. Let's see. In 3, 2, and 1. So this is your low option. And higher, make sure you're looking forward. Nice and control. Don't dump weight into those wrists. Navel to spine. Keep going. That's it. Come on. For the last bit, we're going to focus on core. Come on. Push, push, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Quick reset. Ready for the next 30. Let's do our jacks. Low or high. All right. If you want to go on your elbows, go on the elbow. All right. Go onto your knees and tap it out if you like. So adjust as you need. That's it. 10 seconds. Okay, keep going, keep going. Look forward, don't drop your head below your heart. Watch your wrists, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Roll the wrist. Quick reset. Let's grab a drink of water. You're doing great. All right. Beautiful. All right. So when you're ready, let's come back down. And for the next about 5 to 6 minutes, we're going to go through several core focused exercises, core abs, okay? So like rectus abdominis and sides and lower back. All right, so let's start off with Russian twist actually. Grab a weight if you want to. If you don't have one, if you don't want to, not a problem. Each of these exercises are 30 seconds, okay? So in 5 seconds, back, tuck, but let's go. But make sure your upper back is not rounded. You're gonna twist, try to hit your elbow, look where you're twisting. For 30 seconds, you're here. That's it. Well done. After this, we're gonna go side plank, 15 seconds, and then side plank, other side, 15 seconds. That's it. In 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, side plank. So go onto your elbow. You can be onto your knees or stack your feet or full. Let's go. This arm up here, wherever. I don't care. Elbow is right under your shoulder, shoulder away from the ears. You gotta make sure that you're lifting the side nice and high. In 3, 2, 1. Quick transition to the other side. I'm just gonna turn so I can see you. Turn, lift and hold. Other side. That's it. That's it. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Onto the floor, we're gonna do flutter kicks. Front and then flutter kicks on our tummy. So we're gonna roll it down, all right? And if you can do different degrees, right? You can have basically even your legs all up here and do the flutter. This is easier, but as you just angle, angle, angle right down to the floor, it gets harder. You can put your hands right under your hips, create that bit of an elevation to bring your lower back right on the mat and to support it. Upper body up, harder, upper body down a little easier. So take the legs out, ready, set for 30 seconds. You're here with me, and you flutter kick. So again, if the legs are close to the ground, it's harder. You can bring them up here and flutter kick is a little bit easier. Okay, so you choose your form. Make sure if you got your head up, you tuck your chin slightly. You're looking up to the ceiling, your shoulders back and away from your ears, okay? Navel to spine, you're almost there. I know. This is hard. Come on, you got this. Navel to spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Now we're gonna do the reverse. So we're gonna go on our tummy, navel to spine, rest our head on our fingers here, and then we're gonna lift and reach and do the flutter kick, working glutes, working the lower back. Ready? Lift and reach and flutter kick, okay? This is a little bit easier than when you do it from the other side, all right? So again, the key here is that you're nice and control. You're engaging your glutes. You're trying to lift your legs, getting your quads off the mat, and really strengthening through that lower back. And let's talk about, I haven't talked about TA, that transverse abdominis, working the whole time. So that's where you're really, really engaging that muscle group, that girdle that wraps all around your lower abs and your lower back. And down. Beautiful. Push it back to quickly a cobra to stretch it out. We're going to finish off with 2 more exercises and then we're good to go. All right, so let's turn around here. And this next one, rectus abdominis. So what you're gonna do, your option is you can have your feet down. You can have one leg hovering, all right? Or you can have that leg up too, bent, this hovering as you do your crunches, all right? So we're going to do 15 seconds on one side, 15 seconds on the other side. If you need to reset, shake and do the other side by all means. Otherwise, we're gonna go back to back to back. Let's go. So again, here, You're working through the rectus abdominis. T is working because you got your legs up. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Elbows are back. Don't pull on your head. Now switch. Again, your option is to have that leg down, both legs down, but don't press the foot so hard into the mat. Let your TA do the work, all right? Not getting assistance from those legs or those feet if they're on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Knees into your chest, side to side. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna do leg drops, all right? Again, I'll call it halfway. If you do have one leg down, because you're gonna drop down and up like so, then switch halfway. Otherwise, we're gonna have the legs up and we're gonna do 1, tap here, 1 and tap, nice and slow. And if you want a harder work, bring the upper body up, okay? So tuck chin, up, let's go. So halfway, I'm gonna call it that if you do have one leg down, you can switch. Otherwise, you're gonna do this nice and slow. That's it. And all right, we're coming to halfway point right here. Switch. If you did have one leg down and you want to switch, you can do it. Focus, don't put strain on your neck. If it's too much, bring the upper body down, right? That's your option. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. You did it. Knees into your chest, side to side. That's it. Give me full body stretch. From the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers. You're going to stretch it out. Get nice long stretch right here. Full body stretch. Bring your arms by your side. Palms up. Shake it out. Beautiful. Shake it, shake it, shake it. With your left leg straight or bent, bring the right leg up. Grab the back of your calf or hamstring, flex and point. You did amazing. Beautiful. And from here, place this leg on top of the other one, arms reach through, and you can circle the ankle in the air in one direction. And then the other way. All right. Now, place that leg on top of the other one, arms go T position, dropping the knees to the left as you look to the right. That's it. And here you get a nice stretch on your side. Beautiful. Hold and breathe, get oxygen to those muscles that worked. Now I want you to take it back to center. You want to feet together into a seal, inner thigh stretch. That's a good work in inner thighs today. You can push against your legs to get a deeper stretch. If that feels good for you. You can open the door letter in. And then the other side, flex and point. And Zora is going to come in. Come on, Zora. Come here, Zora. Flex and point, let her in. Okay. And then place that leg on top of the other one. Reach through figure 4. And then get that. There you go. Come on, Zora. Say hello. Okay, you can let me stretch it out. Okay, sit, Zora. Sit. Say hello. She's licking me. All right. Now cross that leg on top of the other one. Arms go to position. Yay. And then drop the leg to the side. Okay, Zora. Sorry, she's licking me. I'm sweating, she's licking me. She likes the salt. Okay, that's good, Zora. Okay, good. Sit. All right, drop it to the side. All right, sit. Good girl. All right, so feel the stretch right on your side body, right to the your obliques. All right, and I want you to come back slowly to center. Bring your knees into the chest, and you go side to side. Right, just go side to side. There we go. All right. Excellent. So let's help yourself up into the seated position. And then let's come all the way up. So come on all fours. And then you're going to come up. But stay here. Hold on to your elbows. And just hang and go side to side. No biting. Okay, just so roll side to side. All right. There you go. And then hands on the quads. Flat back down and roll halfway. Get a nice rounded back. Yes, Nora. And then flat back down and roll it all the way up. And then roll the shoulders back right here. Walk it in. All right, I want you to interlace the fingers and I want you to open through the chest. All right? Beautiful. All right? Just 1 second. Here, Zora. And then interlace. Here. And then open through the back. What's that? I know. Here, she wants a little treat. All right? Shake it out. Now I want you to take your right arm across the chest and drop the head away from that stretching shoulder. Come, Zora. Come on. Go sit down. Do you want to go sit? Okay, go sit. All right, drop the head away. Go sit. Sit for me. Sit down. Sit. Good girl. Sit, Zora. And then other side. Good girl. Yes, there you are. Good girl. All right, so drop it on the other side. Stay. And then bring it back and shake it out. Just do one more roll of the shoulders with a lot of work. And then roll them forward. And then into that tricep. I know, back. I know. Come sit. Come sit here. Come sit here. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. You sit. Excellent. Just stay there for a second. And then the other side. Okay, good girl. I just got to give her a treat. Just 1 second. Okay, so get that nice stretch in the back of your arms. Good girl. Sit. And then shake it all out. Here, Zora. Come sit with me. Sit here. Good girl. All right. So let's give us a few deep breaths in and then you're done. Ready, Zora? Take a deep breath in and out. Again, in and out. Last one in. I know. You sit and out. Interlace at the top. Side to side. I know. We'll go in a second. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Give me pause, Zora. Give me pause. Hey. See, Zora says hello to you and goodbye. We'll hope to see you on Wednesday for half impact cardio and half core. So I'm excited. Got some new moves for you. Looking forward to see you on Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye. Say bye, Zora. Say bye. Say bye.